Welcome on in, Everypony. I hope you're all well. We left on a little bit of a cliffhanger last time, but just for our audience at home, would any pony want to remind us what we did last episode?
I can, but I was leaving the floor open for anyone else.
I have my session 2 notes here. The first line of which is, Revna stare too strong.
Right.
I vaguely remember something about a river and Revna scaring the river.
We chased after Gummy down the river. We found a raft. We jumped on a raft, ill prepared for it.
We survived.
Revna had to use their shovel. I attempted to rebuild the raft, but apparently wasn't allowed.
The dice were against you last session.
Yeah. I did, however, to figure out how fast it was going in knots.
Yes, I got the eternal 2s on my dice. Mm-hmm. We successfully navigated the rapids and the river through various things, including Revna's Stair and what was the thing that finally did it? It was Prit's telekinesis, wasn't it? Yes. Mm-hmm. Revna scared Prit's telekinesis. We helped out a mohawked eagle who had Gummy stuck to their leg. We did this by my pratfalling. So we have Gummy now. Gummy is in my inventory. We went through Evertree Forest. We met Zakura the zebra, who is a rhyming genius, who gave us directions saying the quarry was to the east, the diamond dogs were to the south, the bear cave was to the southwest, and there are possible crocodiles about. I believe, did we follow smoke here, or did we follow a trail?
We followed the howling.
Mm-hmm.
Howling, that's right. We followed the howling, and we arrived at this field of holes, this precious field of holes, with Winona tied to the outside of a shack. Winonasaurus got very excited, as she should, and we heard a laugh.
Yeah.
Which was not ominous.
Exactly where we left off. So.
Give me my bonus friendship points.
Everybody take your friendship points. You get 1 for every member of the team, plus me, and then I'll give you 1 extra for the recap. So everyone should have 5 friendship points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And maybe they won't super crit fail this time, because I just remembered that I spent 2 to get a D20 and failed so badly.
Just spend the extra 1 next time, get a guaranteed 20.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll have to spend 3.
Don't forget, we can pool them. Don't forget that.
That's true. We can pool them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are walking up to Winona, and she is incredibly excited. But as you draw close, a horrible, wretched laugh echoes from the tunnels. It comes up all around you. And before you know what's happening, you are face to face with 3 diamond dogs.
Ah!
But where is Metal Gear?
They all are very incredibly smelly and sweaty. They've been down in those tunnels and they've been digging, so they're covered in rubble and stuff. I say, "What do you think you're doing near our cabin?" says the big one.
Hi there! How you doing? Listen, we've had a small accident. Our lovely pet Winona ran away from us, and we're just here to guide her home.
You took our dog. Can I have my dog?
I mean, technically, it's not even ours. It's actually a friend's, and we're supposed to be looking at.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to go into great detail here.
Yeah, but look, they don't want to mess with the big
Can we
ponies.
have our dog, please?
You don't want to mess with our sponsors.
Could you all roll me a charm skill, please?
We are so charming.
They say, "You're just lying to us. You just want to get our gems," says the middle one.
We
We're not
literally,
interested in your gems.
we literally could
didn't
not
even
care
know
less.
that you had any gems. We are literally here for the dog.
The only gem around here is the dog.
The little one goes, "Here, Fido, we should take these ponies and make them work in our mines. They could get all the gems for us."
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not
hey,
working
hey,
in
hey,
no
hey, hey,
mine.
hey, hey, less of that talk, Junior. Now.
The one in the middle's like, well, you think this is your friend's dog, but we declare finders keepers.
I declare that you're a cat.
Dogs are in high demand. We're willing to sell the dog to you.
Look at you. You've got pointy ears. You got weedle eyes. I put it down that you're a cat and you're disguising yourself as a dog.
So anyway, this is where the battle music starts, right? After vicious mockery was cast by Scruff.
You mean wine gum?
Wine gum. Vicious mockery was blah, 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 blah. Wine gum. Used vicious mockery. It was potentially super effective.
All of you roll your charm skill, please.
I think we broke. The...
Oh no!
Yeah.
All of you got crit fails. Apart from
No.
one. Oh.
Oh dear.
I hate to tell you this, but the fail is actually the pass was a 5, but like you got 2 crit fails, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for initiative. we're doing battle ponies. Let's do it. Let's go into full-on battle mode.
Battle ponies.
Could everybody please roll me their mind traits? So we are at the top of the turn order. And we're going to be starting with Fido, who's this guy in the middle. He is going to come in at Wangum with the body skill. He's just going to swing at you. For 7. Can you beat a 7?
Let's have a look.
No.
It's 3 points of damage, is it?
3 points of damage, yes. So he comes in and he swings at you and he just kind of smacks you in the face. It's like, that dog is ours! Gonna protect all of our gems!
Someone's feeling catty.
You know, Wangum, you're really doing yourself no favours here.
Prit, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my telekinesis along with rope in my inventory to try and bind the bottom one, the one in front of me.
Spot, the little one. Yep.
Spot, yes.
Okay, so roll your telekinesis, please.
Oh!
Well done. Well done.
Exploding hoof.
I'm gonna roll it against his... We're gonna roll it against his mind.
Is that exploding hoof?
Yeah, you got a 6, so you... Yep.
I was 6 again, so...
Okay, so you are successful in wrapping that around him. From now on, Spot's going to be rolling at a disadvantage until he manages to get that off and untangle himself.
Oh, yeah.
Rover, the big guy's like, don't like that. And so he's going to come over at Prit and smack at you for another body skill, which is a D12. You got 6. Can you beat a 6? Oof.
There was literally no way for me to be a D6.
Thankfully,
Oops. Accidentally pressed it again. There was definitely no way.
we took the first one. So that is 4 points of damage. Are you guys sure
Chief.
this is what you want to do?
Well, we have no choice. They're not listening to us.
Not after all that vicious mockery. Wine gum.
That guy was
listen,
so mean to me, says Fido. Like, called me a cat.
Okay, listen, wine gum. I will take the blame on the carrots and dealing with Angel, but you have to take responsibility for this one.
I got this.
I hope you do.
It is Spot's turn. He is trapped in your rope. I'm gonna see if he can get out of that. No, he cannot. He's still trapped in his wrapped in his rope, which is a very interesting way to use rope. I quite enjoy that. Well done.
Thank you.
He will be getting out of that next turn, though.
Who?
I can only let you have prone for so many.
No, just keep rolling for it.
I
Just keep
mean,
rolling
yeah,
for
if you want to
rolling,
try and
rolling,
like
rolling,
telekinesis
rolling. Come
your
on.
rope and hold it there, like, and maintain it there, I'd be fine with that. Or if you want to one up it somehow, but yeah, you're probably gonna go. Like, I'm gonna lower the difficulty each time.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. So, we are on to Revna.
I'm getting really annoyed here, guys, right? You could have just taken the easy way out and just given us the dog. We've got a lot more pets to find. We haven't got a lot of time. You're taking up all that time. So, you, little guy, at the bottom, that's currently wrapped up in rope. I've got my eyes on you, young man, young dog. I want to run at him and headbutt him, and hopefully he will fall down that hole behind him.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh.
That'll be one down. A 4.
A 4. Let's see what he gets. A 7. I mean, you do manage to, like, kind of, like, smack him, but not for any damage. You'd have to hit him a lot harder for him to go down that hole. Winegum, it's your turn.
So currently, middle guy's in front of me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's that, and I'll try and talk him down. Look, buddy, all we're saying is we're not working on a finders keepers thing, and now no one's hurt at the moment, and I really suggest that you stop while you're ahead, because you're not going to be ahead for long. So you can either continue this thing, you know. I'm basically trying to charm him.
Yeah,
you
give me
can
your
either
charm.
continue this line of reasoning, or we can do it the hard way. Which do you want to do?
Roll your charm. Like, okay. I tell you what. We'll give you the dog for 500 gems.
We're not paying for him. We don't have the coin to do so, even if we did.
We
And
don't have gems. I have, currently, on my person, when I get to my sheet,
All the diamond dogs kind of like lean forward in anticipation.
I have... Do you need anything building? I'm a whiz with carpentry. Do you need anything fixing? Do you need anything building? Do you have some sort of ladder
That's
system
a good idea.
or structural...
We've all got talents that we could use to help you. If there's anything that you need helping with, but it has to be things of good. We're not doing evil deeds, Joe.
Yeah, and I have a science kit, so like I could maybe like try and find a way to help you find more gems using that.
I could cook us all a meal. I do have gems, but I'm not giving them to them. I've only got 5 though, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
You've only got 5 gems.
Yeah.
All of you roll your charm, please.
Oh, exploding
Wow,
poof.
well done. Right.
Oh yeah, nice. I didn't even see that. What is it? A D8?
Yeah. Well.
Damn.
Sorry, we'll take the first one.
Mhm.
Right, so they kind of all confer between the three of them. They're like, you know, and they're looking over their heads and looking back at you. And they're like, fine, you can come and help us in the mines to find some more gems.
How long will that take? Because we do have a lot on today. Can we take a rain check on it? You know, can I
Does
give
it
you
have
an
to be
IOU?
today? Like,
Yeah,
we
could-
really do have a lot of things to do here. Like, we could really just be doing, we're taking the dog and being
On my
way.
word, will you take a word of honor from a pony you've just met?
Yes.
Right, they all like, this is acceptable, said Fido. You will come back and help us find gems. Do you
Okay.
promise to do this?
Right on. You've got a pony's
Yes.
promise. There's nothing more purer than a pony's promise.
Throw in it, actually. Counter offer. Mm-hmm. Help us track down the other pets, and we'll give you an extra
Yeah.
day.
You know, you do say that your dogs, I mean,
And you obviously know the area better than we do.
What's better than for smells than a dog smell? Dogs have the greatest sense of smells.
Big Rover, he goes over and he gets Winona and unchains her and he hands her over.
Bing.
He's like, you've got a dog here who can do all the tracking for you. And Winona's
That's true.
barking and
We
she's
do.
excited and she's like,
This is very true. Thank you very much. And added bonus of us coming back another day, it means that we can prepare even more so that we can be more effective in helping you as well.
Rover's like, yeah, that does make more sense because they're not very smart anyway. Like you could have outwitted them if you weren't too mean to them. And so he's gonna hand over Winona's lead and say, we can tell you this though, we did see something flying through the sky towards the quarry. And they kind of like point to where that like smoke cloud was that you were looking at earlier.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you very much,
Thank
kind,
you so
kind,
much.
kind dog. I hope our paths shall meet again someday.
You are all the goodest of boys.
And with that, you will return to Evertree Forest. You all return to Evertree Forest. You're gonna have to pretend that it's animated because it kept wigging out last night, and I'm not I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it
Yep.
again.
Yeah, it's fine. So who's actually going back there?
Well, we made a pony's promise, and we have to.
Do we?
Wine
We are
gum.
we are ponies, wine gum. We are ponies, and we keep our pony promises.
And you're the one who started us off into a fight. You
I
might have
didn't throw the
ended
first
it.
punch. I didn't throw the first punch.
Only
No,
because
you
you rolled so
antagonized them.
poorly.
You antagonized them. You might
Speaking
have
of which,
resolved
I'm gonna
it.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna smash a bomb into my face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I may have to do the same.
You've taken no damage, have you?
I've taken 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm good.
I've got 3. 3 back, okay.
I am now down 2 pieces of rope and a pony balm.
You didn't recover your rope?
I'm good with assume I didn't. Because I didn't think of it until we changed screens. So, since it, since it wasn't at the time at either the raft or during that conflict, I forgot.
Wangum, could you roll me your body trait, please?
Sure. I don't know why it came up twice then.
Either way, you lost. Gummy snaps onto your back leg. Whilst
fun!
you're,
This
whilst
game
you're,
again!
like, going through things, he's clamped quite nicely onto there. He's just kind of gumming at your leg. It does make it harder to walk when he's there. It doesn't do any damage to you or anything.
No, I'm just going to ignore him now. I'm just going to put up with it. At least I know where he is.
Okay, so Revna, since you have Winona as your companion now, Winona is able to help you track. So while we're going through Evertree Forest, you will get essentially a reroll on the dice. So like you can basically, like, whenever I ask you to reroll when you're traveling through Evertree Forest, you get a backup because she can help you. Which I'm going to ask you all to do now. Could you all roll your mind trait, please?
Ooh.
I am stupid today.
Oh, do we explode that?
Is that a 6?
Yes, for both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
Why is mine...
Ooh,
And again, yay.
Well done.
6.
okie dokie. So as you're walking, obviously Revna and Winegum are doing quite well. Winegum, you do have Gummy still attached to you, so we do need you to roll again for the disadvantage.
Okay, that's another exploding fist. Oof.
Yeah. Okay, so 5.
I'm concentrating like hell. It's like Gummy on my leg is like just
ignoring him. Not taking
It's an acupressure point that's just
it's like
unlocked
it's
your
focused
mind.
me. Yeah, it's like focus my mind. I'm razor sharp now.
Yeah.
Okay, so because you're trying to ignore Gummy, you're so focused on the road ahead, and you're stomping along, and Revna's kind of just like, floating and flying and going a bit in between. They're having a lovely little time in all the swamps. Unfortunately, Pritstick wasn't looking where he was going and has stumbled into a marshy pool area. So you are now stuck, Prit, inside some rather deep marshes. It's sucking at the bottom of your hoofs, and you're starting to sink.
Has anyone got any spare rope on them?
Have we noticed?
Oh yeah, that's the point.
Don't know. Prit, you gonna do anything?
Yes. I'm gonna shout.
Guys, I'm sinking! Ah!
All right.
Oops. Prit, yo.
What's up?
Well, considering I'm now up to my body nearly in marsh, I feel like I could use some help.
What
Okay. Wangun, come on. I think you've left him long enough now. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Do you have any rope on you?
I don't. Prit, did you pick your rope up from
Hang
the
on.
dogs?
I
didn't
still have
use
some
it.
more in my pack.
You are in the swamp, though.
I pull out my ladder and chuck it to holding one end. I chuck it to Prit. Catch!
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Did
need
Prit catch it?
a body from Wangum. That's
5.
for lifting it and aiming it. Give me a mind as well, please. Let's see if you're accurate. Oh, you do get there, but you kind of like bop Prit in the face when you get there. You just kind of off the side of him. Wasn't perfectly landed, but you still got it there.
Ow. I'll forgive you since you're trying to save me, though.
So you are
I'm
now.
guessing I need to roll as well to see if I get onto it.
Yep. You've
Oh gosh.
It's not my day, is it?
no. So you do try it, and like you flounder, and you lose 1 point of stamina because it kind of like and hurts and.
I just got some of this back.
Can I use my fly to kind of like hover over Prit and pick up the rope ladder and basically just
Attach him to.
attach him to it? Oh.
So, Prit, roll me another body and see if you can reach up and mend the difference.
3 in a row.
Would anybody like to use a friendship point?
Yes, I will use a friendship point. I'm going to tie the damn rope around him and try and pull him out whilst I'm flying backwards.
Okay, so you can use 1 friendship point to re-roll. You can use 2 friendship points to roll a d20, and you can use 3 for a crit success.
I'm gonna.
Does everyone trust me?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to pull 3 points from all of us and just roll a 20 to pull him out with the rope ladder.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Between us, we tie the rope. And I just yank him out using pure brute strength
Okay.
and for the power of friendship.
And I'm using like my bardic inspiration of being like, yeah, you can do it. Also, please help, I'm dying.
So, with the power of friendship, the 3 of you work together and manage to work to get Prit out of the marshy pool. Revna manages to wrap the rope around his arms, and Prit manages to cling on tightly as Winegum pulls you away from the center. And as you're coming out, Revna bats their wings and lifts you up, and you are back on dry land.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Winegum and Revna. That was
All right,
scary.
I untie the rope ladder and re-roll it back into my pack.
Yes,
Keeping
yes,
that one for remembering.
yes. Very, very good that you remember that. I will need to remember next time instead of going, ooh, shiny again.
With that lovely adventure
Interlude.
interlude, yeah. Do you wish to continue on through Evertree Forest?
Yes, I think we do.
Can I, before we do like a 100% agreeing, could I get Winona out to have a little sniff, see if there's anything close by?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? A mind that I roll?
I think Winona's got a mind skill, does she? Just roll me a d6.
D6. Damn.
Winona gives a sniff around the ground, but she doesn't really see anything. She's just like, she gives it a good sniff, but there's no tracks that she's really picking up. But she kind of looks up and sniffs the air, and she smells something, but you're not really quite sure what.
Okay.
Are we still in sight of the smoke or the quarry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay.
All right.
Wee.
You all come out of Evertree Forest into... So you come out onto an overhanging ledge, and you can see there is a giant quarry in front of you, and over in the distance there is the source of the smoke. Could I get a mind trait roll from all of you, please?
That is 4 in a row now, people.
It's all 3 of you, like 2 of you got crit fails again.
Yeah,
Yep.
and mine is the 4th in a row. And can somebody in the comments please do the maths on that?
Do you want to just like get a bunch of rolls out just to see how they go? I bet you they're all successes though.
Oh,
Yeah.
100% there will be.
Yeah.
Like, on the next one, I'll just start, like, exploding hoofing all the way up to a D20.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I could see that. So, looking down into the rocky chasm, you immediately see the source of the smoke. About halfway down is the tortoise named Tank. You can kind of see him, Revna. You can see the smoke coming off his little engine that helps him to fly. But he looks like he's stuck. It is very far down. So, you have several options available to you.
Look, that green rock is on fire.
It's Tank!
tanks? Where? Who called the army? Oh, sorry.
Tanks? Where? Who called the army?
Now then, the cliff looks like it could be climbed, but there are several caves dotted around, and you do have other methods of getting places.
I
Well,
can fly.
Yes, Revna can fly. I was going to say that.
Okay, but what about the rest of you?
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
We still
I do have this.
Well,
I do have
Yeah,
this slippy
you've
rope.
got your
hanger.
Yeah,
your rope
rope
ladder,
ladder.
yeah.
Okay.
But is there anything close by that we can tie the rope ladder onto?
Yeah, I'm sure you could find a tree to secure it.
Okay.
And like
I will go and anchor my rope ladder somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Revna, you go check on tanks. Try to assess the situation. We'll join you when we can.
Yes, I shall do that. What do I roll?
You're flying,
Yeah.
I believe. I mean, Prit, I'd suggest that you could maybe telekinesis yourself over there, but
You can't
Yeah.
telekinesis a pony. You definitely can't
you've
telekinesis
been acting a
yourself.
bit dumb.
Yeah, very much. I guess he needs a nap. Well, I got a 5.
Okay.
Whee!
Did you know ground is brown?
Yes, I did, Prit.
Head pats for Brit.
Shush you, they can't hear you. You've flown off to go see Tank.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna mumble a load of stuff about him. Lots of profanities.
Okay, so, wine gum.
Yep.
Roll me a mind trait to see if you find a suitable place to put this rope ladder.
That dandelion looks strong.
Can I possibly roll a mind skill to correct wine gum?
You can try. Okay, that's much better. So you find a nice place to attach your ladder, and you also, you hammer it in like securely using those little peggy things, because
Yep.
you've got a climbing kit with you. So then you now have to travel down the rope. Okay?
Yep.
This requires
Yep.
you to roll your body skills, please.
Exploding hoof.
Yep.
Ah, well. Best roll I've had in a while.
So the pair of you managed to get about halfway down. But unfortunately you wobble a little bit too much, and
Why is this rope ladder wet? Forgetting instantly what I used it for.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true, yeah, it's soaking. And gross and disgusting, and you can't really hold on to it, and it is a really, really long way down. And that was a difficulty of 5, so you both failed. Could you roll me a d4, please?
A
You
D4,
just
right?
had to say something, didn't you?
You just had to fall into that swamp.
Oh, Wankum. So, Wankum is going to land first, and he lands with it on the floor, taking 2 damage, which is when Prit lands right on top of him, damaging them both for a further 2 damage. So, how you feeling
I
there?
have healed. I have already healed once today. I am.
Have you?
I am
Have
now.
you? Did you
No,
have
you
to land
haven't.
head first on me?
Oh no!
Ow! My buttocks!
My pony buttocks.
Look, at least it didn't land horn first.
True that.
So now,
I have got an alligator on my foot, a horn imprint in my bum.
And yet we're all still alive. Barely. Anyway, so I have more of this pony balm. I'm just gonna like bathe in that for a second if I can. Because I already am down to... if I had to guess, I would say that I'm probably at like half of my stamina right now. Like, I'm like a 5 out of 10.
now then, you're all at the bottom of the quarry. Revna has flown ahead, and has seen that Tank is stuck up there. Poor Tank.
Poor Tank.
I know, right? So you wanted to fly over there and see if you can get Tank
I
down.
will rescue Tank.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
So you have to fly up there and disentangle him because he is wrapped up in all the vines and stuff that are coming down off the top of this cave here. So I will need you to do a mind skill for me, please. A 3. You've just got enough. So you're there and you're pulling and you're trying to like loosen it off, and he manages to get away, and he just kind of like floats there and starts. He's quite happy now that he's loose. He's like, yay!
I pull out a lettuce. Tank! Over here, boy!
A lettuce.
Whoa.
Aha! And I say someone, get his lead on. Get his lead on.
Hey, Tank. And lead. There you go.
Unfortunately, as Tank is floating down to meet you, you hear a horrible, terrible rumbling coming from the caves. When all of a sudden, a terrible
Oh my goodness.
Quarriel appears. It snaps at all of you. I'm going to need you all to roll me a body trait to see who manages to...
Ooh. That's not good.
Deary me, none of you managed to miss that one.
Nope.
Revna, however, gets snapped up by the quarry eel.
No.
And it's chewing them in its mouth.
Help
Let
me, guys.
them go
Help
now.
me. Wah. He smells, he stinks, he's slippery, he's slimy, it's cold,
I rush
it's
into
warm.
headbutt it in the throat.
Right, okay. Roll me your body trait, please.
Ooh.
Against the 16.
Damn.
A 2 is not going to do it very well for you there.
No.
That's just a tickle. You tickled him. Mind you, is he ticklish?
Do we have Tank, by the way? Mm-hmm. Just so I know.
Oh, he's floating beside you, and he's
Prick grabbed him.
you know, he's with
put a
you.
leash
You've got
on
him on a lead.
Okay.
You've also got Gummy on you with Winona.
Okay. We need to do some.
Help, guys.
Yeah.
Help.
Prit, any ideas? Brute force didn't work.
The power of ponies. I don't know anything. Please just help me.
I have had it. With all these mother flippin' eels in this mother flippin' area.
So I'm going to spend 3 friendship points to pick up this eel with telekinesis and bop it on the ground.
Yep. Okay.
Preferably head first.
Head first
No,
with
not head
Revna
first.
in it.
Revna's in its mouth.
Wow.
Okay, not head first.
You want to bop it? You just
Basically, I think
Okay.
what Blue's
lifting it up
saying,
and smashing it against the floor.
to dislodge Revna from its mouth.
Yes.
So
Something
you-
where it'll at least go like...
Bop it.
You want to
Like a
go
Heimlich.
like that and down again, yeah?
Yes.
Where's the...
And then just something that'll make it go... Ugh!
Act like a Heimlich.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Heimlich it.
Yeah.
Okay, so use your
Yeah.
telekinesis then.
Oh,
Well,
he's-
I've
he's-
Oh
spent
no,
3
yeah, it was a
friendship
it was a
points.
D20. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
use your telekinesis with it, buff, and then yeah, Revna comes flying. Pop.
Wee.
Out of the mouth.
Thanks, prick.
What do you reckon, guys? Do you think we have any chance against this?
Absolutely not.
Right. I've got an idea. It's not good. I've probably only got one of these in me.
Are we L2 and R2 in it and just escaping?
Yeah.
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 So as Revna gets spat out, the quarry eel does, because you got obviously a crit success, it does scurry back into its cave from whence it came, and
I high five Prit. Good job.
Oh yeah. Listen, can't be messing with my friends like that, and it has been a day.
It's been a day. Yes. In fact, I would say I think it's time for a break. Shall we head back to the cottage?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Let's head back to the
about
cottage
that.
and deposit who we need to securely.
Yeah.
I think... Well, actually, because it might be good to keep them with us because I have Tank now, so I can add that to my inventory. Also, I just remembered because...
We've all got one each. Now
Yeah,
to take care of.
because Winona can provide an extra reroll. I mean, you might want to...
I guess you can use Tank for shoving him up into higher areas, so if you can see anything.
Yeah,
And
Tank might be
Gummy's
able
just
to be...
so useful.
Yeah,
I say,
Yeah,
Gummy,
holding up my
Gummy's
leg.
amazing.
but also we
Keeping your
can't
leg warm.
we can't really secure them at the house either as well. We kind of
That's
have to
true.
keep them with us, I think.
Oh, I can. I can.
Something gummy in a jar, something.
Something, pour concrete on it. So yeah, I think going back's probably the
Yes.
the best call. Is there something that like Tank will do for me, having him in my inventory?
he is pretty much just as you explained. Like he can fly up and see higher places. He is quite fast. He also likes to chomp things, and he might
So
have
him
been
and
able
Gummy will get
to
along.
save you guys by chomping on the eel's tail had you have crit failed enough. So
Fair enough.
yeah, he has.
Instead, I just got fed up.
Yeah, he's not got any particular skills, but he has got, options available to him. But yeah, you can use him for flying to things, picking up things. Like if there's something high up that you can't reach, Revna, Or, you know, maybe you need 2 things that fly.
Okay. But I still say that the cottage is a good base to start again from. Because I'm sure
Yes,
all
yes,
leads
I
will come from
agree.
the cottage. Because I think we've exhausted what we can see now.
Yeah.
And since they all escaped from the cottage, I think that's the best place to set up camp.
I-
And hey, we
yeah.
might have a little rest as well while we're at it.
Yes, I
Some of
agree.
us are a bit more bruised than others.
Yes, we are.
To the cottage!
And with
Away!
that, our ponies returned to Fluttershy's cottage. And with that, our ponies returned to Fluttershy's cottage. And we will end our session there. Thank you, Everypony, who has come along with us on this adventure. If you're enjoying our content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help us out. Thank you to Scrush, Thrifty, and Blue for joining us. And we will be back next time. Until then, we'll see you all later, taters. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye!
Love you, bye.